What is good, guys? So today I'm gonna shoot a video on how to put a Supreme sticker on the ladder itself. I have one that's already made. I have another video on that of me actually making this one, but today I want to do a tutorial to show you guys how to actually put this on. Because surprisingly, I put it on my site that you can purchase a sticker to put on the ladder. I didn't think that many guys would actually purchase it, but it so happened that I got a couple decent amount of orders, and I'm trying to show you guys how to do it correctly, because it's a little tricky and it's kind of hard at first, so it takes a little bit of practice. Only thing you need today is a spray bottle and a couple drops of Dawn soap. There's like 4 drops into like a quart, and then like a squeegee. You can use a credit card if you don't have a squeegee, but I have a Blue Max squeegee. Towel, if you don't have one, you can use a towel, paper towels. I got the ladder itself. It's a little, torn up, but it's because my dogs chewed it up, but the ladder itself is still Gucci. You can get this from Amazon. I put the link down below if you're interested. I think it's pretty cheap now. It used to be like $150. Right now it's like around 100 to like 110-ish. It price fluctuates, but this is the red one. They also have different colors if you want to get creative and do different colors. They have a black one as well. So it's the Lucia Cano ladder. Don't know if I said it right, but it is what it is. It comes wrapped in a dust bag and everything. Pretty much the same one as the Supreme one, but without the word Supreme on there. So we're just gonna put that to the side. And we got a red one. It comes with the tag and everything. The little tag, everything on there. And a little sticker. Of course, we gotta peel that off right there. So when you guys place the order, the stickers can come like this. Should be 4 of them. So you can see on the sticker is the actual shape of the side that it's supposed to be on. So I'm gonna show you. So like Supreme, it's supposed to be like this. See how it's like the shape? That way it helps you line it up pretty fast, pretty evenly. So I'm trying to help you guys get this done as smooth as possible without messing up and not having it crooked and whatnot. Alright, the goal of this one is to get it looking like this one, and this one I made as well. It's not the original one from Supreme. This one is exactly what we're about to do. This is just the finished product, so as long as we get the other one looking like that, we're good. Pick a side, any side, it don't matter, because both stickers is going to go on the same way on each side. You just grab the sticker. This is how it's going to come out the box. Sometimes when it ships and stuff, the heat and stuff messes with it, so I would highly recommend squeezing it on like on a flat surface, not on the ladder, but I don't have a flat surface because it's carpet. But just squeeze it flat. You don't have a squeegee, use a credit card, anything that's hard and like flat. So, but everybody has a credit card, or you got one laying down somewhere. But I like using squeegees, so I'm gonna use what I have. If you guys don't have it, don't be scared. You can use a credit card. So just squeeze it flat. This side, as you can see, goes on this side. It's the shape of this actual piece. I measured it. It goes from the top, exactly from the top right here, to exactly on the bottom of the black feet. So you want to line it up with that. So I'm gonna do this side. You kind of just want to wipe it clean. This one's pretty clean. It's brand new, anyways. So I don't expect it to be dirty. But just spray a little bit of, your solution, water, and some Dawn dish soap is what I use. You can use baby soap or baby shampoo, but you only need like 4 drops to like a quart, which is a quart is equal to 32 ounces. On this bottle, if you fill it all the way up to this line, it's supposed to equivalent 32 ounces. But just use what you have. It's not that. Don't stress it. So this side, just want to peel it. Be careful about peeling it though. You do want to take your time. Sometimes it doesn't peel off as smoothly as you want. So, and sometimes so you can wet your hands too, your fingertips, so the sticker itself doesn't stick to your hand. So you just kind of want to slowly roll the edge. You don't want to be in a rush when you're doing this, so if you have to do something, go do that first. then go back and do this, because you know, anytime you're in a rush, it's easy to mess something up. Trust me, I fuck a lot of shit up. But you learn by fucking up. So I'm just kind of like pinching it as I roll, as you can see. This, you don't need this no more. Throw it over there. I'm gonna do this side first. So you can just lightly sprinkle this side with a little bit of water, because I'm doing a wet application. You could just put it on dry without water, but it's easy to fuck up, because without doing that, you can't really move it. But if you think you can do it without the water, go for it. But you can see it kind of just lines up the bottom. And I'm lined up with the top, the edges. Hangs over a little bit, because what you're going to do is wrap it. So on the edge right here, as you can see, it's wrapped over. So you can see you lined it up perfectly with the edge of this and edge of that. And you have this left over. So once you get that situated, you just wrap it over. And you'll do the same thing for this side too. So I'm just checking my placement, seeing if I like how I placed it. Looks pretty good to me. So only thing I'm gonna do is just squeegee this. When you're done and you peel this off, this white part will stick. So you kind of just want to squeegee the words instead of the whole thing. But I'm gonna test it out, so I'm just gonna squeegee the whole thing. But if you can, you can just squeegee the words. But you can also spray the top of the sticker just to lubricate it as you squeegee it. Just making sure everything's nice and flat. So squeegee all the water and air out. So I'm not really focused on the main white strip. The white strip is just to help line it up. But your whole goal is just to get the words on there. So I'm just going ahead and peel it. I don't care for the big white part. You can try to keep it on there and peel it off later, but I'm gonna try to peel it off now. So see the S right there. Like I said before, take your time and be patient with it, because it's really easy to mess up. You can use your fingernail. Is what I'm using. If you don't have nails, just use the edge of your credit card. I don't have one on me, but for example, the edge of the squeegee, just to lift it up if you can't. Pretty good. It's nice and smooth. The water helps the air bubbles come out, so you don't get air bubbles underneath. And I personally measured and cut all this, so it's exactly a perfect fit. I took the time to do it, so if you guys want to do it, you know, you guys can purchase a sticker from my website. It's awinallday.com. That's the same thing as my IG and everything as well. You can purchase it down below in the bio. And I just want to say I appreciate you guys that did purchase this. This is the whole reason why I'm making this video, because I didn't think I would actually have anybody that really wanted to do this. And I appreciate you guys a lot, man. It means a lot. And any support, it's a lot of support, if that makes sense. Peel off the extra parts of the sticker that you don't need. So this this part with the E, I wouldn't use your fingernail. I would like get a toothpick, or like if you have a little pick. This is from Harbor Freight. It's a little picking tool that they sell there. It's pretty cheap there if you guys want to purchase that from there. I'll put the link in the description as well if y'all need to find it. That way it's easier for you to find all the tools and stuff you need. There you go. You got one side pretty much done. You can squeegee it down a little bit, but just be careful when you're squeegeeing the actual sticker itself. It's really durable. It's not fragile, but if you're just too hard on the edge of a card, it can scratch. It can rip it. So let's see. Just press it down with your hand because it's pretty much on there. It's not gonna come off unless you sit there and scratch at it. So it's high quality vinyl. It's 951 Oracle. It's like a 10 plus year vinyl that you can use outside and put in UV. I mean, it would stand like 10 years of UV sunlight. So it's high quality stuff. It's not the cheap vinyl that a lot of people do, but just know you're getting quality stuff. So check it. We got one side done. Now we just gotta do the other side, and then we just got this side. I'm gonna do both sides just so you guys can see everything. Because I could easily just do one side and just call it quits, but I'm gonna do the whole video. Make sure you guys get all the details. Maybe it's a step that I forgot to mention in one part installing. So if you guys watch the whole thing, appreciate you guys for watching. That's out the way. We almost there. It's looking pretty fire already. Alright, so we got the other side. Give you guys a different angle, different perspective. You probably can't see me, but as long as you can hear me and see what I'm doing, that's all that matters. So spray it down, make sure it's clean, you know, try to get any dust or dirt and grime, all that shit off there. Here, peel off the sticker. We're gonna do the same thing as before. But let's squeegee it real quick, make sure it's sticking. It'll stick to our sticks to our transfer tape. See, peel it off. I'm doing like a butterfly, like I don't know how to explain that, but I'm explaining the best I can. So see, so if it doesn't stick, just like do the butterfly technique. That's what I'm gonna call it. I like to give like a little mist on the sticky side. You don't really want to do too much, just very lightly. Oh, almost did the wrong side. As you can see, it lines up with the ladder perfectly from top to bottom. So just line up with the edge. As you can see, the edge. Once you get it lined up how you like, what you can do is close it a little bit to see if it lines up, and it looks like it lines up pretty perfectly to me. So put it on, add some water or your solution, and squeegee away. Get the peeling. Take your time on this because, like I said before, piece down. Now just get your toothpick or your pick, whatever you have. A toothpick will work fine. So we got that. So just squeegee away whatever little air bubbles or watermarks. It's very gentle. You can just use your finger. You don't have to use a squeegee on this part because it's very, like I said, it's very easy to mess this part up. once you already have it on looking time, and use your finger. If it's dry, you can just spray some water on your fingertips. That'll help moisturize it, give it some lubrication there. So just take your time, and then the results will look extra fire. Oh no. Good thing about using water, if you mess up a little bit, you still have time to fix it before it dries. Unlike putting it on dry, it's a little tricky. So I highly recommend you guys use the wet application. I'll try to provide instructions with the stickers, but hopefully you guys watch this video and this video helps you guys. This is the best way I feel like I can explain it, because I am a visual learner. So I learn by seeing and doing, but you know, hopefully seeing the actual process will help you guys out on installing this part. Don't be timid. It's not that difficult. Just take your time and a little bit of practice and you'll get it. But you just pat it dry. I wouldn't just wipe it with a paper, with a towel or whatever right away, because it's still wet. So just pat it, because the sticker can come up if you're too rough. So just pat it gently until the surface is dry. Then check, make sure you got any air bubbles or water out of there, or any creases. But to me, it looks pretty good. So bam, we got one side done. Alright, so we got one side done. As you can see, it's on there. It went on pretty smoothly, and I made it to where you can easily measure it with the top and bottom and line it up really fast. So see, we still got another side. I'm gonna go ahead and just record myself putting this on as well, if you guys still want to watch and, you know, take any notes or anything. But pretty much, if you see me put the side and you think you can do it, you could just go ahead and proceed to doing it yourself. The rest is just repeat the same process as I just did right here. So other than that, that's it. So we got one more side to do, and then it's done. It's donezo. So same thing, get your thing, squeegee it, make sure hope it stick to the transfer tape better. If not, but yeah. Then do your little butterfly thing, you know, butterfly. Be careful about letting it stick onto the ladder or other places that doesn't need to be sticking to. So just try to keep it up in the air if you can. Alright. Here, this is the top one right here. Go ahead and do my wipe down, add your little spray, spray my sticker a little bit right here, line it up, add your spray, go find my squeegee because that bitch disappeared, found it, squeegee away. You don't have to focus on the top part right here. Just focus on the lettering, the wording. You can squeegee however you want. I feel like there's no right or wrong way of doing it unless you're tinting a car, but with this it doesn't matter. The goal is just to get the water out or any air bubbles. Once again, take your time removing it. And when you remove it, you can see how I'm pulling it at an angle right here that I did forget to mention before. So you just kind of want to pull at an angle. You don't want to just pull up. You want to pull like at an angle. So if you're still watching, salute to you. You just got another tip that I forgot to mention. My bad. Now you got that done, just go ahead and squeegee some with your fingers. Fold it over, fold your overlaps down, and then remove all the extra pieces that you don't need to be there. One side down, one more to go. And just pat to dry it. Just check your work. Check for any air bubbles, anything you need to press out with your fingers, because you can just use your fingers. It's pretty gentle. Okay. Now last side. Just do a quick wipe down. I'm using microfiber cloth, so just wipe it down. Get any lint right here. Here, hit it with the squeegee. You should probably do this first before you sit there and try to wipe any lint off, because that just totally defeats the purpose. But yeah, one more time. Now do your butterfly effect if you need to. Alright, spray your thing down, some water on there. So line it up with the top and bottom. You can double check like before, just close it to see if it lines up. Squeegee. So after you think you squeeged it really good, I think I did good enough. Your time and peel your sticker off. Alright, so it's on there. Just wet your fingertips, like I said, to lubricate a little bit, and just squeeze out with your hands any air bubbles that you may have. So once you check your work, thing looks good. Pat, pat, pat some of the water off. So we're done. That's the finished product. Thank you for watching. As you can see, we got two identical ladders right here. Check it out. All done with the exact same stickers that if you will purchase from me is how it's gonna come. Hopefully this tutorial helped you guys out, you know, putting this on smoothly. I think resale on these things did go up. It's probably like $300-400. I don't remember off the top of my head right now, but you can get this done for a fraction of a cost. The stickers, I sell it for 30 bucks plus shipping, of course. So let's see how much they're going for right now. Okay, it's not too bad. It's going for $334 right now, which is retail is like $290, $288, yeah, about $290. So if you want to pay resale, pay resale. I seen the Supreme ladder in person. I checked it out. The quality of the sticker is not that great, but this one, I'm not knocking them though. Like I said, I fuck with Supreme, whatever they do, you know, depending on what it is, certain pieces, of course I fuck with them. But with this, I couldn't, what you may call it, I couldn't justify the cost of paying 300 bucks for this. But we're spending like 150 for this, which is what I did spend at the time. But now these ladders are slightly cheaper, so you can get them at a cost. Just follow me on Instagram at awinallday. That's my whole handle. Everything's awinallday. I do much more, screen printing, embroidery, all types of shit. So if you guys want more videos, you can drop ideas of what you want me to film in the comments, and like and subscribe. Appreciate y'all. Peace.